thing?
or
Okay.
doing something with a company.
I have a
This is
company.
not a company.
I have a
What
company.
is
Yes, I
TikTok?
do.
What is
Oh, you
TikTok?
have a company. Oh,
Yes.
hang on. Who's that?
What is
My
TikTok?
own company.
Your own company.
Yes.
Brother, what the fuck is TikTok?
Oh my God.
What is it?
Free money
It's
to
not
you
a
guys. That's
company.
what TikTok is.
What is it?
It's free money to you guys.
Also, jobs aren't physical. People go do pencil pushing jobs all the time. So that's not a real thing,
Do
right?
economists have real
and
jobs?
how is this a pencil? And how is this a pencil?
Wait,
pushing?
Grizzly-
This isn't a pencil pushing job. This is
Okay, and-
you said doing something physical. Well, accountants are real have real jobs. They're not doing anything physical, right? So that's not a real thing. Keep
So you're
trying.
trying to justify. So you're trying to justify sitting on here all day long,
Entertaining you,
collecting
yeah.
free money.
Is being an actor a job?
Totally different.
Really?
Okay, so
Yes.
I'm exempt. I'm exempt.
So you're
Really?
So you're actors.
How?
I'm an actor.
What you're
yes.
saying.
$50.
I'm
Wait,
a
wait.
member
So
of a
you're
SAG
saying you're an
union.
actor.
is being an actor a real job? Yes or no?
Yes.
So
What about
are
singers?
they
What
being,
about-
Yes,
what about
I make
singers?
the cut.
What about
are they?
singers?
Yeah. What about singers?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
what
okay.
are
Well,
they?
it's
What are
different
they?
with me and the singer. Sorry.
How is it a
So-
company?
so-
What's a company paying them? How is that a? What are you talking
What
about?
company? So what company with Parker?
My own.
Why are you asking
Parker get a
Your
job.
own.
Parker get a job. Yeah,
Huh?
that's literally the name of the company. Anthony,
it's called
thank you for
free
the
money from
$50
TikTok
for not a
people.
pay stub for a real job. Thank you so much, Anthony, for the
No,
$50
it's
on
called you
YouTube.
sitting on here getting free money from people.
Yeah, and you're jealous, bro. You're so jealous. You wish you were me.
I'm not
bro.
jealous. Good
Yes,
for
you
you.
are.
No, good for you.
Mass, thank you
I'm
so much for
glad.
the $10. Thank you. Jessica, thank you for the $5 for
But
free
this is
money.
not a job.
This is absolutely a job
You
by
won't
definition.
define what a job is.
No,
Okay.
because you hang on. Long time ago, you made the comment and said, "Oh, I'm so passionate about this." You, Harry, all of them. I'm so passionate about this. This is
Michael,
what we
think of the
believe
$5.
and everything else. So why do you take payment then?
It's
If
always-
this is
Wait,
what you
Grizzlies, I
believe in-
actually just want to let you know, when I first started on TikTok, I didn't have a Cash App, Venmo, and
I don't care about when you started.
I had nothing in the
Now.
bio.
I started
came on
getting
here, I
paid
just
in
made
July.
videos.
You said you do
Yeah,
this
it's just
because
like
you're
literally like
passionate.
the past literally 2
Wait,
years
hang on.
is when
hang
I've been
on.
getting paid.
Grizzly. If you are passionate about your job, right, you shouldn't get paid for it. If you're super good at woodworking and you're just out here building houses, but you love it, you shouldn't get paid then.
Oh, I have a
Don't
perfect
twist
example.
the-
I have a
don't
perfect
twist
That's
example.
what
not
I'm
twisting.
saying.
That's using your
Yes,
literal
you are.
example. That's
This
using
is
your
not
literal
a
example
job.
for this.
Hey, Grizzlies,
Sitting on here is not a job.
Grizzlies. Does
We're
Joe
getting
Rogan
paid.
Does Joe Rogan have a real job?
Huh?
Does Joe Rogan have a real job?
Yeah.
What is the quantifiable difference
He's
between
paid
what
by
Joe
the
Rogan
company
does?
to do it.
So are
What
we.
is the difference
Oh,
between
so
what he
hang on.
does and what
What
we
did you
do?
just say?
So
You
what is
are
the
also.
difference?
Yeah.
You said you're paid by who?
What is the what
By our
platform
view.
are
You
we
just said
using
you're
right now?
paid.
What
Who pays Joe
platform?
Rogan?
A company.
Chelsea, think of
Viewership
$2.
does.
What
no,
company?
viewership does.
Symphonic, think of $2.
Still a company.
Dude, this guy is so
Viewership is a
delusional.
company. No, what's happening here is that like his logic obviously doesn't work here, and he's trying as best he can to spin his wheels and,
I know.
and to like fit this idea. But like
You
I
just said
get,
you
I
were
get that
paid
you
by
would
a
be
company.
upset about this. I get that you would be upset about this. Watching Parker literally just count off how much
You just
You
said you
make-
were paid by a company.
you make an hour in minutes.
Answer
I get
my
that
question.
would be very frustrating for somebody
Answer
like
my
you.
question.
I understand. Me too. I get
you
it.
just
I
said you
understand.
were paid by a company.
We hate jobs. We absolutely hate success in this
company-
country.
what is this?
Capitalism. Please stop that.
What is on your phone right now that you and I are using to talk to each other?
Answer
The
my
app
question.
that I
I
wanted
am
to
answering your
ban
question.
4
You
years
just-
ago.
I am
You
answering your
just
question.
said.
I am answering
You
your
just
question.
said you were paid by a company.
I am answering your question. What is the application that you and I?
TikTok.
Okay. What does my
So
check
you're
say?
paid by them.
What does my check say?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
What? Take a guess.
TikTok.
No. Okay. Am I paid by a company?
So you're admitting you are.
Am
How
I?
the
But would that be a job then?
Is it a job if I am?
Answer my question.
Is that,
Is
or
it
is
a
that
job?
not a job?
If I am?
All of us file our tax returns through TikTok income. That'd be a job.
Well, there you go. So you
Okay.
we
So
have jobs.
so we have jobs.
So you're just scumbags on here getting free money.
Now you're
How
changing
the
the
fuck
argument.
how do you live a
I'm not
because-
changing.
How do you
it.
But
hear
you
this
don't
and
make
still
this
argue?
argument about
do you-
Victor
You just-
Reeves
I'm a
or all the
proud
other
scumbag.
5'2"
Proud
Republicans.
scumbag
that
out
are
here,
employed.
out here grifting for money. You know what I mean? Desi, thank you so much for the $5. Maxine, thank you for the $10.
Can I ask-
Michelle with
The
the
truth-
$25.
Grizzly, what do you do for work? Did we find that out? Did I miss that? What do you do?
He hasn't said it yet.
Does it
And Tim,
matter?
thank you for the $17.
Does
Thank you so
it
much.
matter?
Thank you,
I
Tim.
know
Thank
I
you.
would.
Does it matter? You're sitting here fucking grilling us about whether or not this is a job. You won't even tell us what you do. Does that mean that you are unemployed, unemployed right now? Between jobs. Sorry.
Yes, that's the.
I am a
Financial
tire
transition.
mechanic / auto body. So guess what? Kiss my ass.
Kiss
I
my
worked my
ass.
ass off.
Wait. So hold on. You fix cars?
Yeah.
I fix cars.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of scary.
Luba,
What,
thank you
on
for
your road?
$11.11. Thank you
What do you
so
mean?
much.
Wait. So do you get paid by a company?
Yes, I do.
So you don't own your own business?
No.
Parker, do you own your own business?
I do.
Huh? Fucking crazy. Hey Jaden.
Yeah.
Hey Jaden, do you own your own business?
You
I do,
guys.
yes.
Huh?
You guys are so pathetic.
Do you think Good
Oh my
Trouble
God.
owns his own fucking business? That's crazy. Huh?
Yeah. Oh,
Just a
your
couple
own
of business
business.
owners in here and one fucking employee. That's nuts, dude.
You own a business, huh?
Yeah.
What the?
What do you own?
What do
My
you
voice.
It's Good Trouble LLC, motherfucker.
Literally,
Hey, what is it?
Parker, get a job, Inc., bro. I'm actually not even trolling. like,
And what is the company?
Bro,
I just said it. I literally just said it. Actually, I actually just said it.
Dude, here, Grizzly. Let me listen. You start like a sole proprietorship, an LLC, whatever, and then TikTok. Like you post a video, it's over a minute. You get paid per view. TikTok pays their creators to incentivize you posting on their platform, and then they send a check to that company, a 1099 form, like you're an independent contractor, and then you file it with the government. Does that fucking make? How do you live in our society? How the fuck do you live amongst us? dude?
Maybe he
Like,
didn't know, Chris.
Bro,
Maybe
please
he
Oh, you
don't.
just admitted. So you just get.
Yo,
you just
Holland with
admitted
the
you-
$15.
So you
paid
admit
by
you have a
TikTok.
job.
What did I admit? What
Thank
He,
you.
he
Christina with
admitted.
the
Thank you.
$15.
He admitted we have
Thank
a
you.
job.
Thank you, Christina,
Thank
with the
you.
$50. Thank you so much.
This is not a job.
Nice.
Jill, I appreciate the
You know what?
$5.
You
Bro, he
just
keeps just
defined
saying
it.
the same thing, bro.
So it is. But what is your gripe with us making money the way that we do? Do you want us to be slaves to a corporation? Do you want us to break our backs and risk like pensions being severed or workplace conditions that are not optimal? You prefer that for us?
Wow,
That's your vision of America.
That's your look. That's your look in life, huh?
But that is what happens.
That's what you're
I
asking.
mean, we're talking
So-
about
so you-
Republicans.
so
We're talking
you-
about Republicans right now
so you go
looking
to
to gut
this.
OSHA.
So
And you
go
would
to
prefer
this.
us, but you would prefer us working in conditions that are not optimal versus what we do here that makes us happy and makes us money.
So you
That's a
go
great
here
point.
and just live off people.
I'm just
Jaden, do
asking,
you think-
why do you
actually,
prefer
Chris,
us to
answer
work
my
jobs?
question.
Just no, because I asked a question first. Why do you prefer us to take up labor that we don't want to do, that makes us less happy and makes us less
And why
money?
don't you want to do?
It doesn't matter.
Jaden,
What do
do
you
you
mean
think that
doesn't
this
matter?
guy
It does.
benefited from OSHA at some point in his life?
Maybe, but Grizzlies, here's my point: is that this is what I love doing, right? So obviously, I'm going to
And I
want
get
to
it.
do this,
And I
right?
keep you
Especially if I
off-guard on
can
that.
do it as a job, right? Given that I make money off it, I can do it for longer. Of course, I would want to do that. I fucking love going on live, literally 6 fucking hours every day. Like, I don't take breaks. I do that shit every day. You can obviously see that I love what I do, right? If I didn't love what I do, I literally could not do this. I promise you.
Yeah. Make the pitch to us right now that we should work a dead end 9-to-5 job as opposed to what we do here.
For 1/30th of what Parker just made in the last 15
Right.
minutes.
And
Make
it's,
the
for me,
pitch.
it's not even about that.
I know,
For me,
I know,
it's
I know.
it's literally about like what I do. Like I could, it's not even like it would have been dead end for me otherwise. Like I have an economics degree, right? I was likely going to go on to get my master's. I appreciate standard. It's not about all of those types of things. It's about doing what I love. I am genuinely doing what I like. Actually, fucking have a passion to do every single day. I'm happy doing what I'm doing. Why would you like get mad at someone being
100%.
happy at doing what they're doing and they're able to make money off of doing that? I got incredibly fucking lucky. Incredibly fucking lucky. This is not a normal circumstance for someone to be able to do what they're passionate and love about. Like I literally dreamed about doing as a kid, right? I used to make YouTube videos as a kid. Every day I uploaded videos. I uploaded a day, literally for an entire year. I uploaded a cutcom every day, like a little fucking 12-year-old, 13-year-old Parker, right? I've always loved this type of content creation, right? And then I fell into debates, and I have an incredible special interest in that. Instead of recognizing that and being like, yo, you know what? I have like some sort of like I that's cool to see that you have like some sort of passion, some sort of purpose, something that you've identified in your life that you really want to do and keep doing that. Instead, I'm going to believe that you're paid by the DNC, don't have a real job, and like are fucking insanely delusional when you can't even justify any of those positions. You just feel like it. It honestly sounds like you're trolling. Here's the sunglasses. Like it's like at that point.
Well said.
And you're good at it.
Hello.
He's stunned, bro. He's stunned.
Crickets.
Katie's thing to $2.
We live in a society.
He's muted. He's muted. Unmute, bro.
But at the same time, this is not a real job.
Oh my god, dude!
Make the pitch right now.
You know what? You know what?
Make
know
the
what?
pitch.
I don't
Dude,
care.
how do
I
you
don't
live
care.
with, amongst us in
care.
this society?
You're right,
How?
dude. It's not a real job.
Katie, I
Okay.
appreciate
Because
you.
we're real people.
Yeah, you know
You
what?
got me
like
there.
you.
I don't think you're real, dude. Every day I get on TikTok.
Money grows
Live,
on
I-
trees. Grizzlies,
Dude.
money grows on trees. I don't have a real job. I just live and I don't have to work or do anything. Okay. I don't have a job. Nothing.
Shaking-
Amy with $100. Thank you so much. And money just
Damn.
spawns on trees. Thank you so much, Amy with $100.
You shaking that tree, dude.
Shaking that shit, Christian. Thank you so much for the $5. Thank you,
Dude, Grizzly, like I genuinely every day I get on TikTok live, I become less and less and less confident in the American public, and I hate it so much. But like, what the fuck do you want from me, man? Like, what conversation are you trying to have right now, dude? There's just no way. Like, I'm not convinced you're a real person. You have to be just like an NPC. You're telling me I go to fucking Kroger and you're just like next to me at self checkout? Really? There's no fucking way, dude.
That's mean, dude.
I know. I'm crashing the fuck out, dude. Every
No,
time I get
that's
on these
accurate.
lives,
It's
I'm like,
accurate.
I can't fucking do it anymore, dude. It's like actually making me lose it. Like, no offense. I'm sure Grizzly's a good dude, but like, Jesus fuck, man. I can't.
I'm
I
not.
don't know anymore. I don't know. I don't fucking know, dude.
Oh,
I can't.
and by the way, for
don't think
people
he's a
that are
good
that
dude.
are concerned, appreciate the meteor shower. Thank you so much. Appreciate the real
Well,
online.
that might be true too.
It doesn't give out my address. I'm good. Don't worry. We're fine.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because I did say my business earlier, but like, it doesn't give out my address. I'm fine.
I made mine up, so it's fine.
I actually said my real one, but it doesn't say where I live, so I'm good. Brad, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much for this for my real job. And Amy, again, thank you for the $100. That's fucking insane. Christina, thank you for the $50. Actually, ridiculously insane.
Wait a second. Grizzly, you still here?
Yeah, he's still,
Apparently.
Grizzlies, man. Unmute your mic, man. He's probably screaming into the mic right now. He doesn't know he's muted.
Yes, I am. I'm here.
So I want you to make the pitch. Okay. I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I want you to make the pitch that a 9-to-5 job that earns us less money and has fewer benefits than this
And is
a
worse.
better job than what we do now.
It's
And it's
called
not
pride.
enjoyable.
I
Oh,
don't take
pride.
pride in working for a corporation. I take pride in being self-employed.
And what's self-employed? Sitting on here all day long?
If I make money and can choose my hours, yes.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's just totally
pretty
dependent on
pathetic,
like
actually.
what your
Why is it
desires are. That's
pathetic?
not pathetic. It's not pathetic if that's what your desires are.
What desires?
To work
What?
from home, to be self-employed, to choose your hours,
Oh.
to choose
Do
your
what we
vacation
love.
days, to not have to fill out sick days,
To be
not have to
engaged.
fill out vacation days, to travel to work.
So you're lazy.
Oh my god.
That isn't
Yes,
laziness.
yes.
Grizzly.
No.
Every day I doom scroll.
Grizzly. I started posting, like I said, in 2023.
I-
2023. It was late 2023 where literally when I would go to these events that you say I'm like drinking the baby's blood to get to, no lie, I would fly. Like when I went to the Biden HQ, super grateful to get invited. I flew one way because I didn't have enough money to fly back the other way. When I was going back that night in my Airbnb, I split my one-way South fucking American flight between two fucking borderline maxed out credit cards. And look, super incredibly grateful to be in the position I am now because of everybody in here. I love you all. But that to say is like, I didn't fucking spend all that time doing this because fucking I saw it was not about the money, which again, I'm very grateful to even be able to say that. But I do this because, like as Parker said, it gives me purpose. I genuinely find so much passion in doing this, being engaged.
I
and
get it.
Getting other people engaged, right? Because like it's
I get
important.
it.
It's important to the
Mega
future of
Mondo,
our
thank
country. It's important to the future of our country.
Grizzly, I'm so sorry, Chris. I
No,
think
no,
it's
that
worth
was
saying.
it.
It's worth saying this too. But first of all, the passion is shared by the four of us. I think that there's some like misconception about the level of work that goes into this, about like what it takes to rise to the prominence to the level of Parker has and Jaden and Chris and to a lesser extent myself, and like learning and being engaged and knowing what we're talking about and doing it in a way that is engaging and being our own marketing team and being our own representatives and answering all of our emails and
I'm not saying
engaging-
you people aren't smart. You guys are very, very
people.
But understand,
behind
Grizzlies,
intelligent.
what
I
you're
get
saying
it.
is first of all, of many things. You are mischaracterizing the amount of work it takes for someone to get to the level that we have gotten to. I work 10 hours a day, every week of every month of every year. I am constantly doing this. I never stop. I am answering marketing emails, and I am writing my own pitches, and I'm like creating content, and I'm live, and I'm talking to the platform that is hosting us.
Well, good for you.
But
I've
no,
never
so is
watched you,
Parker.
so I don't know.
So is Jaden. So is Chris. So is everybody else. You sitting here and saying that this isn't a real job. I had a big imposter syndrome about this when people kept doing this for me and be like, this isn't a real job. It sure as fuck is. I work harder at this than I've done anything else, and I was a pro athlete. This takes more fucking dedication than you do at your dumb dick garage every day. I promise you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
it
for being
doesn't.
so nice
oh
about it.
no. Oh,
Yeah.
you've been so fucking nice, Grizzly.
Yeah, I mean,
You're
see how
right.
easy it is to
You're
develop
right,
people's
dude.
humor?
You've been so calm and reasonable about
Yeah, 'cause
your
you're a bunch of
accusations,
clean-rotten
huh, dude?
assholes.
Okay, sure. I'm just
The
letting you know.
moment I fucking came in here, you said, "Here comes Jade with all his lies and bullshit."
Exactly,
I didn't
because
say
I've seen you on
anything.
other posts.
Anyway,
All right.
I just
Don't
want to
do
come
this,
up and
man.
say that.
Anything I've lied about.
Maybe you just don't understand.
nonstop.
Maybe you just don't understand the amount of work it takes for Parker and Chris and myself to a lesser
For
extent.
what? And what do you get out of it? And what,
Only
better
because it's a job, dude.
A better
it's
society.
not a job.
The lady.
Okay.
You guys
all
can
right.
say
Sick,
all
dude.
you want.
Grizzlies. Give me some Trump policies that you like. Let's just talk
Are
about
you
that because
paid-
I don't
are
care if
you
you think I'm a
paid-
real job at this point.
Hang on. You already admitted you're paid by TikTok to be on you.
Oh my fuck! This guy has no
People pay me
understanding.
through TikTok who like my content in the comments section.
And like live is not, for example, live is not my full
TikTok
time
takes money
thing,
from me.
right? I'm like, when I post a video on TikTok that's over a minute, there's a creator fund. So when people see ads on TikTok, the way that they
You guys, oh my God, you've
Sarah,
done
think
what
of
a
$5.
bunch of
So listen,
freeloading asswipes. I'm sorry.
Grizzly. TikTok
I was trying to
incentivizes
be nice, but I'm not anymore.
Grizzly.
You're not.
You were doing a great job before.
Yeah,
was
yeah,
you
good
nice?
trouble.
Grizzly,
Guess what?
Grizzly,
You're another
TikTok,
scumbag, just like the rest of them.
Oh my God.
They got it.
Scumbag.
You
no,
don't
your
ever
ass
wanna
is
go.
grass.
No,
Your
my
ass is-
my feelings. Oh,
Your feelings. Oh, what feelings? Oh, I don't make any
That was a
money
joke.
tonight. Oh, yeah,
That was
you
a
will.
joke.
Because there's a bunch
He
of
doesn't
dumbasses
understand.
Yo,
out
Tree,
there.
thank you for the $25. Thank you so much.
Tomorrow
Really
he'll be
appreciate it.
inventing
Thank you so
fire.
much.
Grizzly,
and
Grizzly.
Dale, thank you for the $20.
Grizzly,
Thank
here's
you
the
so
thing.
much, Dale.
Let me give you like TikTok. Like live isn't my main thing. So like when I post a video on like TikTok, for example, the platform, if it's over a minute, they have a TikTok creator fund. So when people are like watching ads on TikTok, TikTok is getting money and they share that money with their creators. So if I post a video over a minute, I get,
Oh, so you get money from them. Okay, I get it. Yep.
yep,
that was
you
the sixth time that was explained to you. By the
So
way,
you,
just
you
now.
Yep.
you understand like on YouTube, for example, if like Joe fucking Rogan posts, he's gonna get like ad rev from YouTube because YouTube needs to incentivize creators to stay on the platform. So people watch ads on YouTube, people pay YouTube to put ads, and then YouTube takes a cut of that money and shares it with
Well, I
creators.
just added another one to my list. I'll definitely get banned, but whatever. So
you are so you just like
So
Boys, I gotta
So-
go. I gotta go. Not work on my own.
so
channel.
normal.
It's great to see you.
Yeah,
Good
good
luck.
seeing
you. Good
too,
seeing
good
you.
trouble.
So
See you,
normal.
boys.
Oh,
be safe.
And
So
Lacey,
normal,
thank you
I
so
guess,
much. I
Tiger?
appreciate Lacey and
I don't
Bob.
know,
Thank you
dude.
so much
I
for
don't
the
know how to explain it.
$25.
I
Thank
don't
you
know
oh,
how
so
you gotta
much.
get out now.
Thank
gotta
you,
get
Lacey
out,
and
yeah.
Bob. Thank you.
He was-
And then Haley,
yeah,
thank you for the
he was
$5 for the
actually-
free
He
money.
was actually running. You're too hard to debate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
no,
horrible.
I guess he made enough money tonight, so he's out of here. So just go live your
Yeah,
little
he
life.
did his
and
job.
You've been on here for like a fucking
Did
hour.
his job.
He's been on for an hour.
I don't, dude. He's been on for
Wait,
fucking
wait,
ever. I don't
GT.
know.
Oh, I don't even think GT even like read off like a specific donation or anything like that. He literally just came up here to.
You
like,
guys
say that
are
to you.
nothing but a bunch of scumbags. Get over it.
Oh, okay, all right.
The truth's gonna come out.
What is the truth?
truth
What is
will
the
come
truth?
out.
What is it?
I don't know.
You know who you're paid by.
I
It's gonna
don't.
come out.
I fucking
Who
don't.
are we paid
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Who?
You understand I work another line of work outside of TikTok.
I'm not talking
right?
to you. So who gives a
Okay,
shit?
so I'm exempt. Am I exempt from that criticism?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, thank
Gives a
you. I
rat's
appreciate
ass.
it.
Yeah.
Yo, Will, thank you so much for
Yo,
$5
what's
in
up,
Venmo.
Dean,
Truly
this-
not
Oh,
something I
here
take for
comes
granted.
here comes the real whack job.
Quote a real
Here
job. is-
comes the real whack
Grizzlies,
job.
Grizzlies, people are quoting you now.
me a
Will,
minute
thank
here.
you so much for
Good.
$5. It really means a lot. A real job is a working job. Grizzlies, that's a beautiful quote. We're gonna put that in fucking Webster.
Yeah, what are you doing? Play with your hair, or what are you doing now? Oh, yeah, there you go.
I
Play your hair now. Come on, play your hair.
So Dean,
That's usually what you do.
just to let you know, Dean, this guy thinks that we're paid by the DNC and that we don't have real jobs.
And we suck the blood. of
Unfucking
children,
believable.
I
Thank you for the $5.
Which I do
Thank you.
do, by the
Hey,
way.
that's only a half truth.
Oh, hello.
Did you hear it?
Hello?
Did you hear me, Dean? Oh, he left.
Oh, he ran.
Oh my
Bro
god.
left as soon as Dean gets here, bro. That's crazy.
That timing is
Did he
insane.
run?
Yeah, he
he
just ran.
ran.
He can join back if he wants, but like, geez, that's hilarious.
Nice.
Literally the second Dean gets here, bro.
Oh man, dude, I was just scrolling through and I saw some crazy guests, so I thought I'd join, but it's unfortunate that he's gone.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. He was very crazy. GT came up and yeah, he was like screaming at all of us the whole time. That was
You know,
It
wild.
was beautiful.
It's these damn Trump supporters. I came up here just to talk to the crazy guy, but now that he's gone, I'm gonna go back to watching.
You're good. Don't worry.
Hey, bro.
You're good.
Dean, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well.
Good to see you as well, Chris. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Bet. All right. I think I'm gonna go 20 more minutes here, and we'll get like one more debate, and then maybe I'll play Fortnite later on stream.
Oh, fun.
I'd hop on before maybe.
You want to play?
Yeah, I'll go live. I'm probably gonna go live for a bit longer after you. I haven't been fucking. It's been like, yo, Jaden,
The
what's up?
background behind.
Yo,
me is
guys,
crazy.
make
As I
Guys,
wasn't
make-
turning on my camera, I felt like I should have. You know?
Yo, make sure you guys show some love to Jaden. Go click on that link in
Absolutely.
the description. We fucking love Jaden. Go show
Yeah,
love to Jaden. Make
thank
sure
you,
you're
Chris.
following him. Yep. Oh my god, dude.
User. Hello.
Yeah, we got to get this next person up here. All right, let's get this next person up here quick. Do give it a second, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
23.
Did you vote Trump?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have
I
a
saw.
question. I have a question.
What's up?
You think, and this is about that one chick.
Can you turn that
and,
down, please?
Who, me?
Yeah,
it was like TV in the
that was me by accident.
Oh,
Fun, I
no,
think
Chris,
it's
shut up.
$2.
All right, what do you got?
So the grape case, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you believe in one of the busiest times of America, in front of everybody, in front of a busy mall, you think he just grabbed her out of nowhere in front of cameras and did that?
Yes.
But there's no witnesses or anything.
I'm sorry, just
Your
really
point?
quickly.
It was in a dressing room?
Yeah, but she had to have gotten to the dressing room from somewhere, right?
What does that mean?
So nobody saw him grab her and take her to a dressing room?
Dude, it's so fucking.
If he barged in, no.
Yeah, wait, are you saying if there is not a witness, then you don't believe that it happened?
I mean, I just find it hard to believe.
Christian, are you a Christian?
Yeah. I don't
So
go to
you know,
church.
you know that there are more first-person accounts of the fact that Eugene Carroll got sexually assaulted than literally like Jesus resurrecting from the dead.
But did anyone witness it is what I'm asking.
Wait, but you don't have any first-person accounts of a witness of Jesus' resurrection, so you seemingly don't care about that.
So
And
why,
a witness
why,
is not a prerequisite for a crime having occurred or not.
so we're supposed to just believe that like anything someone
Dude,
says?
I feel so. The fact that like we have a president right now who's been found liable for sexually abusing a woman and brags about it all the time again, like in this society.
Isn't liable and
Wait, Christian,
convicted two
please,
different
to
things?
everybody in the chat, I want you to know that if anybody's going through this, and because I know especially, it's already obviously very hard to come out and talk about this. I can't even begin to imagine how hard it is right now. And like this society, please know that there are people who are always going to be on your team, and we love you and we're proud of you. Me, Parker, Jaden, a lot of people, and fucking keep your head up and we're proud of you because this shit, I can only imagine it is not fucking easy. And again, sorry to interrupt the conversation that was ongoing, but Christian, like just to attack the logic, dude, why are you trying
It's
to
not
make,
that I'm it's not that
why
I'm
are you trying-
attacking the
why are you
logic.
trying-
It's
why
just
are
there's
you-
no evidence.
It's there. You know a lot
Then
about
it
the
would
court
behoove Donald Trump, I would think, to submit his DNA evidence and exonerate himself from a case that otherwise was pertinent.
But if
on
he
that
knows he didn't
information.
do it, why would he even have
That
to
makes
do
no
that?
sense. If you knew that it's not a match, wouldn't you submit it within the required time
I
frame in
wouldn't
which
have,
he's
if
allowed
I
to
knew
do
I
so?
would, if I knew I didn't do it, I wouldn't have even cared. I wouldn't have even showed
But
interest.
that
in
would
the
clear your
case.
name. I mean, what you're saying that there would be a difference, right? Had he done something differently in this case?
Obviously, there'd be a difference if
Right,
he did it,
then-
but we don't know.
We could have known had he submitted his DNA evidence. What other reason would there be for an alleged rapist to not submit DNA evidence that could have exonerated them?
I don't know, but it's just hard to believe that.
Give me just one good reason
It's
as
okay.
to why somebody accused of rape with DNA matches on the dress might not give up their DNA.
It's just hard to believe, like the person and
Can
as
you
famous
answer that?
no, not really.
Okay,
it's
thank you.
hard. It's hard to believe the person that Donald Trump was, and as big as he was back then. It's hard to believe that nobody like there's nothing. There's
Dude,
no
Christian,
witnesses.
why do you assign like? Are you saying it's hard to believe that he would do that?
Yeah, because you could have said the same thing about
'cause he's
Jeffrey Epstein.
crazy. No,
Like,
'cause-
actually, the same reasoning applies
That's
to
what I'm
Jeffrey
saying.
Epstein,
Like,
right?
there's no like. I don't like. I don't
Because
like.
Trump is crazy, but I'm saying in front of everybody, in front.
No, dude, like, why do you,
Malls,
like basic criminal
He said
psychology?
the difference
like,
between Epstein and Trump was that Trump was crazy. Is crazy.
like basic criminal psychology, like people don't like when people commit these crimes. It's not going to be like a logical reason that someone like maybe you or I could understand. So like we couldn't say confidently why you couldn't put yourself in Jeffrey Dahmer's shoes and understood why he did what he did. Bernie Madoff ran the largest Ponzi scheme in American history and said that he could have stopped. He had enough money to retire 20 years before he was caught, but he didn't because it wasn't about the money. It was about something completely different. This is basic criminal psychology. Like this idea that, oh, Trump was rich or there were so many people around, it doesn't fucking matter. He's a fucking, it's a crime of passion and it's a crime of power. He wants to retain power just like in the presidency. He thinks he should own other people because he's, I don't know, a complete fucking piece of shit. So yeah, it's not surprising, especially the way he talks about women. He brags about it all the time. He brags about committing SA. He defames the women who come after him. He says, I wouldn't have done that not because I'm not that person. I wouldn't have done that because, quote, she wouldn't have been the chosen one, as in they're ugly. It's very clear in the person Donald Trump is that he does this. And again, it's when you think about having conversations like this on TikTok Live, sorry to rant, but like, it makes it like it's more than half of women who go through such a tragic, horrible thing like this, or people go through such a horrible thing like this, don't come out. And now in a society like we're in, I can only imagine it's so much harder. So there's probably people in this chat who it makes it difficult to maybe go tell somebody if they want to or they're ready for that, and they fucking can't because we have people fucking 4 dudes on a TikTok Live debating about how it's reasonable or not if Donald Trump would have done it. I want everybody to know, again, there are people on your fucking team and there are people who believe you, like the 3 of us here. We always will, and we love you. It's just like this shit fucking drives me crazy. I don't know.
I think it's horrible if anyone's ever a part of a gruesome crime like that. But back then, didn't they have cameras in malls, especially rich
No,
malls?
and not in dressing rooms. No, security cameras didn't become commonplace until at least the 2000s.
And this happened in the 90s.
95, yep.
I just find it hard to believe. Like there's nobody
What's hard
that
to
saw.
believe about
Why
it?
do you find it hard to believe?
I'm
You don't
telling
find
you.
it hard to believe that he wouldn't
I'm
give up
telling
his
you. I'm-
DNA
hold
to
on.
exonerate him. So why is this a
I
stretch of the
just,
imagination?
like I said, the man that he was, as popular as he was in New
He's
York,
always
at the-
been a
at the
rapist. His
time.
first wife wrote in a book
Actually,
of sexual abuse
Christian,
and violence.
Christian, couldn't we just claim, based upon your own reasoning, that there was someone that claims that they were there, that heard that there was like a witness, right? And that's good enough reason to believe because you
What do
did
you-
that
what do
with
you mean?
Jesus' resurrection.
What do
Like
you-
it's
what do you-
literally a claim that there was a witness.
so then
It's not a
so then-
first-person witness account.
So then at the end of the day, you're saying Eugene's or whatever her name is.
You don't even know her name.
So you're saying at the end of the day, it's just a belief that she got raped.
Let's say it at one time.
You said then it's just a belief that she got raped.
What? No, it's something that occurred.
Well, you're comparing her being raped to Jesus' resurrection.
What
so
what I'm saying is that you don't require that much evidence to believe something in other circumstances. So why do you require this level of evidence in this circumstance, but you don't
because
require it
it's-
in the other
because it's talked
circumstance?
about-
Adam, think of the
because it's
$5. Thank you.
Donald Trump, the president.
Because it's
like-
Donald Trump. He just proved it. You just proved that you're in a fucking cult, dude. You literally
I'm not-
said just because it's Donald Trump. You just proved it.
I'm actually not Nicole. I just
Erica,
voted
thank you
for
so much for
someone
the
just like
$20. Thank you so
voted
much,
for.
Corinne. Thank you so much for the $20. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And Amy, thank you so much. I appreciate the $30. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I don't like. Do I call you a person of a cult because you voted for Kamala?
Wait, I didn't
No,
say. I
because
didn't,
we don't
didn't do what you
embody
just did.
characteristics of a cult.
So just because I vote for Donald Trump, I'm in a
That's
cult.
not just because you said that. It's because you specifically, right? No matter what I provide you, will support him regardless. The level of reasoning.
Well,
I'll
because-
ask you this point blank. Do you believe that there's anything that Donald Trump can be criminally or civically culpable of committing?
Well, he was our.
Civil, excuse
what do you mean? Like,
But do you believe that there
Like,
is
would I still follow
justification
him?
behind any of the no, just that he is capable of committing anything worthy of these penalties?
I don't get it.
Do you believe that he is capable of committing a crime?
Yeah, he committed 34 of them.
So you believe that he did commit those crimes?
I mean, a crime is a crime, and he was found.
Do you believe
convicted.
he committed them is the question.
He was indicted more than Alphonse
That is not my question, and you know that's not my question,
You
so answer that. Do you believe that he committed and violated the laws of which he was?
Yes, I just
tried
said
on?
he was convicted for 34.
That
of
is
them.
not what I asked you. Do you believe that he did those crimes?
The felonies or the grape.
Either one. We're talking about, it seems like the felonies right now.
Well, yeah, the felonies because he was obviously convicted for
Do
them.
you believe that he did them?
I just
the
said
fact that you
yes.
won't answer, you didn't say yes. You said, well,
I
he
said
was
yes
convicted.
four or five times.
No, you did not. You did everything but say yes. Okay, and the reason why you can't say yes is because that in your view and in the view of MAGA, this is someone who is holier than thou, is not capable of committing any offense of the law, is incapable of any wrongdoing, is not capable of any flaws worth noting. The fact that you guys can't seemingly bring yourselves to say that he lost the last election is
Well,
very
I mean,
telling.
I'm not
that
gonna
Kash
lie.
Patel, that the
I'm not gonna-
DOJ
I'm-
now,
I'm not gonna lie,
Pam
he-
Bondi can't bring herself to
He
say
did lose the last election, but he didn't start J6. That's a big conspiracy theory.
he didn't stop it either.
He tried.
And do you know January
And then
6th
he
is
pardoned
not
the
about
people
people
who-
entering the Capitol.
He offered.
okay?
He offered what AOC
But his
or
role in
Pelosi,
his
he offered him 10,000
his role in the
pardons.
fake elector scheme was directly in his response, was directly his fault. That's no argument. He was the one that forged and ordered the forging of fake slates of electors, of official state seals, of documents, of letters, of writings. He called on Mike Pence to not certify the results of the election that day. And as the Capitol had been purged, as people brought gallows asking where Mike Pence was, tweeted out foolishly and recklessly that he didn't have the guts to do what needed to be done. I'd
Well,
say, if anything, at best, that is incitement.
Did we expect anything different? I mean, it's
Is
Donald
that
Trump.
not
He hates to
incitement?
lose.
Is that not incitement?
He didn't incite J6. If that's what you're asking.
Is that not an act of incitement to put a target on someone who you know your followers are trying to kill?
He said peacefully and patriotically.
First of all, that's not a diffuser, okay? But secondly, is that not an act of incitement?
Who knows?
I'm asking you, in your opinion.
But if I say yes, you're just going to say, okay, then he calls J6 when he didn't.
That's not
kind
what
of
I was going to say, but is that not a contributing factor?
I guess it would be.
Okay, then he's responsible for January 6th.
See,
He
I
at
told
best has
you
a
you were
role.
just going to do that. Like,
Bro.
Because he did it, and you
he
agreed to
said
that. So yes, I would hold him at fault.
Peacefully. He can't control other people.
Christian, let me ask you a question.
He did when he told them to leave. Isn't that funny how it worked? That they had their phones out and says, "Hey, Donald Trump told us to leave the Capitol."
Well, I'm pretty sure there were like cops and military aid people telling them to leave.
Yeah, so Christian, not a good defense though, peacefully and patriotically, considering there's a whole giant report about how like you can't spend months, pushing like
Hold on,
baseless
it's
conspiracies
on-
and riling.
it's on live
yeah,
TV,
but I'm
he said
saying
peacefully and
if you,
patriotically. What do
I,
you mean he didn't say that?
I understand, but if you push baselessly for months about election lies that you're being told are lies, but you're doing it anyways, and you're riling people up, and then that day, you say we have to fight like hell to save our country, just because you make one comment about
Same thing
peacefully and
Kamala
patriotically.
Harris said. You have to fight like hell.
Christian,
Kamala Harris.
the key point here that you will not be able to answer is why is there 187 minutes exactly where Donald Trump, from the moment he's informed of the violence to the moment he tells people to go home?
Maybe he was in a really intense golf battle.
Actually, no, because again, I read, and you don't. So the Capitol perimeter was breached first at 1 p.m. Donald Trump finished speaking at 1:10 p.m. He arrived home at the White House.
When did they breach?
The first Capitol perimeter was breached right around 1 p.m. Donald Trump finished speaking at 1:10 p.m. He arrived home at the White House between 1:18 and 1:21 p.m. And we know for a fact via testimony he was informed of the violence at 1:21 p.m.
So you're telling me they raided the Capitol before he even said fight like hell?
So hey, you fucking moron. The Capitol perimeter is a lot bigger than just the building itself, right? So again, he's informed of the violence at 1:21 p.m. He is in the White House and we have testimony that he's watching it on the TV. Why is there then 186 minutes exactly where Donald Trump does not tell people to go home?
Maybe he was doing other
No,
presidential
he
stuff.
wasn't because because his own chief of staff and all of his aides testified that he was watching by himself. In fact, because again, I read, and I don't know if you could fucking read a book to save your life. We have all of these quotes. We have all of the timestamps. In fact, his chief of staff at the time, Mark Meadows, testified around a lot of this stuff, and we have subpoenaed text messages of people close to Trump at the Capitol
10,000 National Guard members were offered to AOC or Pelosi.
No, so first of all, that's just like a flat out lie. And again, General Mark Milley testified that Donald Trump was the only one who could have made the order for National Guards troops, and he didn't. Now, again, explain to me this. Like, it's 2:28 p.m. right now. People are texting Mark Meadows, Donald Trump's chief of staff. Marjorie Taylor Greene, who, remember, says that day was very peaceful and there's, J6 hostages. She texted Mark Meadows, quote,
I got something about hostages here.
Mark, quote, no. Why don't you try, instead of thinking what you're going to say next, try listening and absorbing.
I am listening.
Yeah, so 2:28 p.m., quote, Mark, I was just told there's an active shooter on the first floor of the Capitol. Please tell the president to calm people. This isn't the way to solve anything. End quote. That's a subpoena text messages.
And that was at 2:28, you said?
2:28 p.m. Barry Loudermilk, who's a
For like an
representative.
hour and something minutes after it was breached.
Right. So again, and then you have Barry Loudermilk, a representative from Georgia. It's really bad up here on the Hill. They have breached the Capitol. And then Meadows responds, POTUS is engaging. And then Loudermilk responds, quote, thanks, this doesn't help our case. William Timmons, 246, the president needs to stop this ASAP. And Mark Meadows is texting people back saying that he's trying. Donald Trump Jr. texted Mark Meadows and said, please tell my father that I said this shit needs to stop now. And
Did it?
It took another hour for him to release a statement telling people to go home.
Did it?
Why?
Hold
Why?
on.
Answer the question. Why?
I
Why?
honestly couldn't answer that.
Yeah,
I really,
the answer is that as everybody's watching on live
Seems to be a
television,
trend tonight.
the entire world is watching as a federal building is stormed. At the very least, you could agree Donald Trump is not doing his job.
So why did I think it was either AOC or Pelosi's kid?
Neither
Why
one
did
of them
they,
have
hold on.
jurisdiction.
Why did
Nope,
they
I already know
say-
what you're going to say. Neither of them have jurisdiction over the D.C. National Guard. Chain
So
of
why-
command
so-
goes
so
from
you're
the
saying
president to
so
the
you're saying their
defense
kids are
secretary.
lying? Are their
Yes,
kids-
that would be a false statement to make to suggest that Pelosi or AOC, who is not in charge of the Congress, to somehow have the ability to control D.C. National Guard. Chain of command goes down from the president, issued through the Department of Defense.
I just think it's crazy that you think he tried absolutely nothing as president.
Again,
He
it's
very
it's-
clearly didn't.
Yeah, it's crazy because, again, Donald Trump's chairman of the Joint Chiefs, the highest military general in the land who served our military for 44 and a half years, testified that Donald Trump did not make the order. And so, again, that person also said Donald Trump had no concept of foreign policy and was akin to a dictator and a fascist. It's not crazy for him to believe that, considering he's one of the most respected generals in America right now, right? So, and again, we have all of this under testimony. When people are chanting to hang Mike Pence, the only person with the authority to call the National Guard is Donald Trump. He did not do that beforehand. We have
Did he do it eventually?
No, he didn't. The person
No.
who had to end up doing it was Mike Pence. He was the one who had to end up making the order because he was the only one.
Oh, so
Well,
Mike Pence offered the guards to Pelosi.
No, you're not.
He did not offer anyone guards.
There's no.
So then why
offering.
would he say that on national television?
Because he's
Because
lying
Trump
to
never
you.
lies, right?
He's lying to you, you fucking moron. That's all he does is lie to you all the time. You're being conned.
I mean,
That's your
Kamala
answer.
Harris lied in the debate.
Quote.
Bruh.
Answer me this.
What was her lie?
This is. Hold on.
Okay,
hold
so,
on,
so
hold
that
on,
justifies
hold on.
lying about D.C.
He said
National Guard.
she said that there were
Christian, hold on, Christian, hold on. One more thing, and I'll let you guys go. Again, this is Mark Meadows under testimony talking about a conversation he had. At this point, it's nearing 3 p.m. People are chanting for Mike Pence to be hung, and Donald Trump has not told people to go home. And he's talking to Mark Meadows, just returned from seeing Donald Trump. He's the only person who could get a hold of Trump. They were trying, but he was locked in a room watching Fox News. And the person next to Mark Meadows in the White House, quote, Mark, we need to do something more. They're literally calling for the vice president to be fucking hung.
Pig.
And Meadows replies, quote, you heard him, Pat. He thinks Mike deserves it. He doesn't think they're doing anything wrong. Quote, this is fucking crazy. We need to do something
And
more.
this is Trump
Quote,
speaking?
No, that's Mark Meadows testifying that he saw Trump. Again, Donald Trump's handpicked, his third handpicked chief of staff because the other two resigned. Mark Meadows saying that he saw Donald Trump, and Trump's essentially said, when he said, sir, they're chanting, trying to, asking to hang your vice president. Mark Meadows said that Donald Trump said that it doesn't matter because Mike Pence deserved it, and that the people at the Capitol were doing something right. That's why he waited, again, 187 minutes, because he felt like the people on the Capitol were doing something right. He told his own chief of staff that Mark Meadows deserved to be hung. There's a bunch of testimony and subpoena text messages from a bipartisan committee report, but you're so fucking stupid you can't read. Google search.
So we're gonna sit here and accuse Donald Trump that he wanted to see his vice president hung?
Yes, I am. Yes, because there are people who swore their life to protect that Capitol, who got traumatic brain injuries and afterwards ended up taking their own life because of fucking people like you spreading nonsense about how Donald Trump cared. They were told by everybody around them after swearing an oath to protect the Capitol that, oh, you're crazy, you're part of the deep state. They had traumatic brain injuries. They had been swung in the head, tased in the neck. And you know what they did? They sat alone and they took their own goddamn life because of the fucking orange fuck that you support. It's fucking disgraceful. That's what the fuck it is. You want to talk about being fucking anti-American? There are people who swore to protect that day. All it takes is a fucking minute to read a book. So yes, I am telling you that Donald Trump is the cause of their deaths. And you don't even know their fucking names because you don't care about them. You don't care about the police officers that fucking sacrificed their life. Some of them probably fucking Trump supporters. But it doesn't matter because anything for fucking political gain. It's absurdity. It's a fucking disgrace. And you know it. It's so disingenuous that you even fucking get to walk around in this society like such a fucking arrogant piece of shit while people fucking lose their lives because of shit like this, man. 30 seconds on.
You want to talk about police officers, right?
Here we go. Yeah, you want to talk about Black Lives Matter, don't you?
I was gonna say if he's so for police, then why don't you keep that same energy when about the George Floyd case or Black Lives Matter? Like, I don't George Floyd. I said, but
let me tell you why. Let me tell you why this is a false equivalency, okay? And then you're not going to like this answer. But the ramifications of toppling our democracy are not in any way comparable to burning down a Target or a police station. Those things have insurance. Those things can rebuild. There is legitimacy in that process. There is not when the nation is cooed and a leader is installed against the will of the people, against the will of their elected representatives. Don't compare the two.
So we're speaking about nutcases like Donald Trump. What about the Waltz dude, her VP that she elected?
Waltz. Let me guess. Tampons in bathrooms that he didn't do. That's your argument. That's what you're. That's the stupid fucking talking point that you were going to bring up, wasn't it?
No, I wasn't.
What were you going to say?
That. I was going to say he opened his windows to smell the burning rubber in Minneapolis. Like, which one? Come on, bro.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. Also, like, you know that Trump said he 100% agrees with the way that Tim Walz responded?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
he called him up. There's an audio of him saying that he was an attack dog or something to that effect.
I heard that Tim Walz opened his windows to smell the burning rubber from the Black Lives Matter.
I don't know about that. I don't know that I care. The president of the United States said that people were consuming cats and dogs on national television, and your gripe is about somebody fucking smelling burnt rubber from 5 years ago?
Yeah, and also, again, Trump, the audio is that Donald Trump in 2020 calls... actually said publicly, quote, "What they did in Minneapolis was incredible. They went in and dominated, and it happened immediately." Trump told Walz and other governors in an official phone call on June 1st, 2020. So I don't understand. Did he not handle it well, or did he handle it really well?
So you think Trump just said cats and dogs? Like, obviously that's a crazy comment, but you think he just said that out of nowhere? Like,
yes. This fucker doesn't read.
Someone had to have told him something.
He refuted every single report coming out of Republican mayors, city controllers, what have you, that denied any accusation of Haitian migrants here legally attacking cats, dogs, and geese. And still he regurgitated that shit. The day of the debate, I'm sure you guys remember, AI pictures flooded their accounts of him saving animals, of him saving them from Haitians.
I try not to get on X. It's a bunch of...
Well, who cares?
crap.
That's what he posted. That's what his campaign posted. That was the idea that they kept pushing and drove for several weeks, that people were doing things that did not exist. He says crazy shit on the day-to-day basis, and for whatever reason, you don't bat an eye.
Hey, Christian, did you repost a man saying to a woman that you shouldn't be here without men?
Huh?
Yeah, someone saying that you reposted something saying where a man said to a woman that you shouldn't be here without men.
Can you go into more depth, please?
That's what they said. That's
What is that supposed to mean?
What I just said. What was confusing about what I just said?
Can you read it one more time?
Yes, I will read it one more time. They said, he reposted a man saying to a woman, "You wouldn't be here without men.
So women wouldn't be here without men.
You wouldn't be here without men." Do you want to?
I wouldn't be here without men.
I'm gonna go fucking insane, dude. Oh my Jesus Christ.
I don't get it. Like these
Bro, it
are
was
the
your
questions,
post.
these are what your supporters ask. Like dumbass questions. Like the
What
fuck.
are you
I
talking
can't
about,
remember-
dude?
Can't remember what I
You're just
reposted.
gaslighting. Get the fuck.
I haven't
I'm
reposted
about-
something in 5 months.
Before you end up taking your partner.
Yeah, but I'm about to kick him. Go ahead. I wanted to let you say something before I
So
kick him.
they brought me up because I'm a forensic nurse and you doubt the E. Jean Carroll case. Do you know what a forensic nurse does?
Oh.
Wonderful. So a forensic nurse is, we're going to go by the textbook definition, is any time nursing and law enforcement interacts. What I do is I help living victims of violence, DV victims, SA victims, child abuse, elder abuse. I am certified in both adult and pediatrics. And a forensic nurse is, in simple words, the one who does the grape kit. So when you're talking about the E. Jean Carroll case and you're requiring there to be video, did you know that in most criminal cases there's no video evidence?
Well, I said video, but I also said witnesses. Like people didn't see
Right.
this man just grab a woman from the mall and take her
Well,
into a
okay.
dressing room.
So here's the thing. She went into the dressing room consensually with him. The thing about consent is it can be withdrawn at any time and it would still be constituted as rape. Legally.
So because someone consented and then was
Wait,
behind
consenting
closed
to go
doors.
into a changing room and is not consenting to be raped. Like
Well,
what?
and you can literally be in the act and say stop, and if the person doesn't
Well,
stop,
he's
that's
a rich
rape.
man, so I mean, she
Okay,
could've
because
lied.
rich men never commit rape, right?
What?
I never said that, but I mean, he had money. She probably wanted to get money. Who knows?
So
Like,
what?
We don't
Well,
know.
she was actually worth more than she was originally awarded. So that doesn't even make sense. She didn't do this for money. The reason, so the evidence, some of the evidence they had, there wasn't witnesses, but she had testimony from friends who had told her not to go forward.
Was she
because
richer than Donald Trump at
in
the
the
time?
friends' words, he is too
Doesn't matter.
powerful.
How does it not matter?
Why would it matter?
Nobody.
She wanted to
$52.
double
She's
her net
well
worth?
off. She doesn't need money.
Yeah, she was set.
was-
She was
who
set
was
more
this
than we
woman?
are all set on this.
You don't
panel,
even know.
Okay?
Jacqueline,
I know she was a
$52.
woman that got.
Yeah, she was a millionaire.
that-
She was a
Yeah,
millionaire
she's a
before.
woman.
He was a
yes. Good
multi-millionaire.
job. You want a cookie?
So she was just some random millionaire in the mall at that time.
No, she's a journalist. She was there. It was like a party or an event, and she was working as a journalist.
So obviously there would be people at an event, right?
There was people who saw them together at the event. That is correct.
So none of them can go to court and say, "Hey, I seen them go into this dressing room and blah 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 blah."
Why? It
Dressing
doesn't
room was
matter.
not at the party.
Because
it was,
Usually not
Because-
witnesses when it comes to domestic abuse either.
Yeah, wait, do you not? So you don't believe if there's not a witness?
Some cases.
No, I'm asking what case
but
would
I'm
you
saying
believe
that's
in which?
90% of criminal cases. There's no witness. There's no photographic evidence. There's no video evidence.
Was Trump ever put in a polygraph or something like that?
Polygraphs aren't admissible in court.
Yeah, what?
We don't
Well, then
use those
that's the
anymore.
thing. We only have witnesses or cameras.
No, we
Like,
don't. We
you
have
have
DNA
everyone's
evidence,
evidence.
which he didn't give up.
Yeah,
He
we
also mistook her as his ex-wife Marla during his sworn deposition.
That's another thing. He's a rich man. He had what? Didn't he have a wife at
So
the time?
what? He said yes. That ever
He
stops people
also
from rape,
admits
right?
He's a multiple-time adulterer,
consent- He also admits to committing acts of violating women's consent on, audio. But when he says he just grabs them by the P word and doesn't even need to ask, that is considered assault. That is considered.
he said that.
SA.
Yes.
Yes, he said that, and it was.
Was that
recorded.
was that what he said on the bus? And he said it was a locker room talk or something.
It doesn't
Something like
matter.
that.
That's not locker room talk. Okay, I know plenty of men who don't talk like that.
Because you've been in a boy's locker room.
Yo, Christian.
Yeah.
Christian
No,
the
because
three
I
of
know
us have.
decent men.
Yeah, Christian. Christian,
I don't
we're-
talk like that.
Yeah, I'm a straight white male. I go out. I've been in the frat scenes, North Georgia, a lot of MAGA. You know what I don't
I
fucking.
played football and I was
Yeah,
in a boy's
that's
locker room,
fantastic.
and I can tell you we say a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah, so here's the one thing. I say a lot of dumb
rapey
shit.
shit.
Yeah. So I say a lot of dumb shit too. I've done the whole thing. I don't fucking brag about sexually abusing women. I don't know who you're hanging out with.
When did I brag about that?
No. That's what
No
we're
one accused
talking
you of it.
about. Yeah, I'm not accused, but we're talking about locker room talk. What the fuck are you talking about right now?
That's
Here's
what
the
he
president
said.
of the
Locker
United
Yeah,
room
States.
talk.
I agree, dude. 22-year-old, 23-year-old dudes say dumb shit, but what fucking room have you been bragging about sexually abusing women? I've never. If somebody said that to me in a room,
I was in
fucking-
high school. I never said I
Wait, in high
bragged
school, did
about
you?
that.
Then what is Trump's
Then what'd
excuse
you-
being a 59-year-old man talking about this bullshit?
Thank you, Jay.
He wasn't 59 at the time.
He was
was he?
59 in 2005.
He was like in his 30s or 40s.
He was,
Oh my
he was not fucking 30
Even
in
then,
2005.
even then.
He's not 6'3", and he's not 215 either. He was
Also,
a
like,
grown-ass man bragging about sexually assaulting a woman. I'll read you a fucking quote from this.
Yeah, 30-year-olds are also grown men.
So he
I start
bragged about
kissing
this
her,
in
you know, I'm
past
automatically
years.
attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. I'm like a magnet. Just kiss, I don't even wait, and when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Ella,
Indeed.
think of the
I
time.
mean-
If you said that in a court of law, like under
I mean-
oath, that would be construed as not asking for consent.
I mean, I know some people who would go crazy over some like Drake or
Okay, I'm just gonna
Kendrick
take
or
this
whatever.
down. I can't do it anymore. I'm done. I'm done.
What the fuck, guys? I
done.
just want to say, like, again,
I'm
it's always
done.
like it always ends up with the comparison. Nurse Lynch, by the way, good to see you. It always ends up with the comparison of fucking like, why are we putting the bar on the ground? They're like, oh, well, some fucking rapper said. I'm like, yeah, dude. Okay, Drake. We can all agree Drake shouldn't be president of the United States, right? Why the fuck? And if he made a good point at fucking the dinner table, Jesus Christ, so stupid.
That was grape apology at its best. I mean,
Yeah.
let's be realistic, and that is just not, you know, we just can't accept that type of talk. And you know, and as I like to tell people too, a forensic nurse isn't strictly just for the prosecution. We do testify for the defense. We are supposed to be unbiased witnesses, and we look at the evidence, and generally it's not pictures, videos, cameras, witnesses. So, and we get convictions off of a lot less.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate every single one of y'all coming up tonight. Tonight's been a wild night. The people have been
wild.
so wild.
Nurse Lynn's much love. I'm gonna go live here again. I'm
Oh,
gonna count in a
sweet.
second. Jaden, if you want to come tag along, you can.
Hell yeah.
I don't
Let's
know
do
how
it.
long. I don't know how live I'll be. How long I'll be live, but we'll find out. You know,
Awesome.
it's the night's early. We'll see how much more I can handle. Parker, I appreciate you guys. You should follow me on Snapchat, Christine Mowry. I'm doing some self promo, and I'm going live
wonderful.
myself. So
right.
Take care, Chris.
I'll
I'll
be
see you there. I want to
and
plug
guys-
something real quick.
And for the people, I got you, Parker.
Go ahead.
We will, Parker. We will. For the people who have Venmo and Cash App, actually, can I just read like a couple names really
Go
fast?
ahead, go
Actually, Jaden, say what you need to say first. Sorry.
Tomorrow on the Dude Show, I'll be live hosting a dating program. We started this off on Valentine's evening and went really well. We're going to pick up the mantle there, continue it. If there's any contestants that want to take part of it, that's what we're doing. It's going to be pretty fun. So
Yo, that's sick. Fuck yeah. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone make sure you're following Jaden. That's fucking dope. Really quickly, Lauren, thank you so much. I'm going to reread these when I go to my own live, but so I can get Parker off here. But Lauren, again, $20. Thank you for being a kind, empathetic human. Lauren, I love you. You're amazing. You're getting a million W's in the chat. Not something I take for granted. Alexandra, you're amazing. Always good to see you. Gail, thank you so much for $25. Your parents must be incredibly proud of you. Wrong. No, I'm kidding. You're very kind. I appreciate you. I know I'm so proud of you and your generation. I love you, Gail. You're absolutely amazing. Jenna, $15 on Venmo means so much. Not stuff I take for granted. 8. Jenna, it's always a pleasure. Can I get a million W's for Jared in the chat? $50 on fucking Venmo is insane. Go off, Chris. We hear you. We support you. Your voice is strong and firm. And also Emil, who sent me $50 on Venmo. You completely ate. Love you, Chris. I love both of you so much. Never something I fucking take for granted. Thank you, Cassie. $20 on Venmo. W for your amazing passion. Cassie, I love you. All these people, I'd love to follow you. This is never something I take for granted. And really quickly, Azelle, thank you so much for $2. Please take care of yourself. We appreciate you. I love you. You're amazing. And Jennifer, $5. You are always so fucking kind. Truly read yourself. I love you. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you, Parker. Thanks for letting me up here, man. I love you guys. Thank you.
take care.
All right. I'll be live in a
Take
few
care,
minutes,
everyone.
everyone.
Thank you, Parker.
Mwah.
Good night.
Have a great night, y'all. I just want to say thank you to some people. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate the $2. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Bobtail, thank you for the $2. Thank you so much. Fruby Pebbles, thank you so much for the $2. Frankie, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you for all the kind words, y'all. Y'all are very, very nice, everyone. I'm going to be getting off for tonight. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming up. I really would appreciate if everyone would go check out my newest YouTube video. Go watch the whole thing. Go like it. I really would appreciate that. I've been putting a lot of effort and time into these YouTube videos like every day, but putting hours outside of these lives, even the multiple hours I go live here to put into like my YouTube videos. So like, please go check them out, everyone. I've been putting a lot of time in there to that go. So seriously, I would really appreciate that. But have a fantastic night, everyone. Love y'all so much. Have a great night, everyone, and peace out, y'all. Bye, everyone on the YouTube. Have a great night. If you want to see me, I might be live later playing Fortnite on Twitch. Parker Get a Job if you do want to look it up. But have a fantastic night, everyone, and peace out, y'all. Go check out my YouTube channel. Like it. I love y'all so much. Have a great night.